folks, it's Helen and Liana here where we talk about stories and books, and today we are talking about a trope that we love, and it doesn't really make sense that we love it because we're Australian. What are we talking about?
We're talking about ice hockey.
Ice hockey
Yeah.
as a trope, because surprisingly we've read quite a few
Yeah.
ice hockey romances. So it all started for me a few years ago when I read Becky Wade's debut novel.
What's this one?
Yep, My Stubborn Heart. Now this has a new cover, so if this doesn't look familiar to you, this is the original cover. She has got it out with a new cover now. And yeah, this is what started ice hockey for me. And before that, I don't know anything about ice hockey. There is some ice hockey played in Australia.
There's not much ice.
There's not much ice here, so anywhere, our nearest ice hockey rink, well, not ice hockey, our nearest ice rink is 3.5 hours away in Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So I have been ice skating a handful of times
Me too.
when we've been in the cities, but yeah, and we've never watched an ice hockey game. Although
We have watched one.
we have now, but before we loved this trope.
Oh, yeah.
We fell in love with the trope first, and then we went, hey, let's watch some ice hockey.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a bit like us and the crab fishing, and then we watched Deadliest Catch, which interestingly, that overlaps here.
Oh, yes, it does. It does, in fact.
It does, because we read a book where the former ice hockey player ended up crab fishing. So
And now we've watched both ice hockey and crab fishing.
crab fishing. Okay. So we've got our notes here because I have some notes to keep us on track. All right. So with the books that we've read, there's quite a variety of levels of engagement with ice hockey,
Yes,
right?
that's definitely true.
Yeah. Okay. So in this book, he's retired.
Yeah.
He's retired. So ice hockey is not really happening on the page. He's a retired ice hockey player, but he does do a little bit at the end, like with the ice hockey. All right. Now we have got Susan May Warren's Christensen Family series, which if you hang around our channel, you would know we love. It's a 6-book series.
Comes up a lot.
The ice hockey is a major theme because you've basically got 3 out of the 6 heroes
Yeah.
are ice hockey players. Professional ice hockey players in varying capacities.
Yes.
So the Owen, who is the main character for the whole series, really, he's the one that ties the whole thing together. Well, he and his brother, like Casper, but yeah, Owen. So the main arc of the series deals with his ice hockey career that was shattered. So that's his.
Yeah.
So he's playing ice hockey in book 2, and then it's all over Red Rover.
Yeah.
Okay. But book 2, the hero of that one, there in the middle. This one, he is a current player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably the most ice hockey heavy book of the series.
Definitely.
Yes. But he's at the end of his career.
Yeah, it's dealing with the ending of his career.
Yeah.
A bit.
And he's apparently this enforcer, tough guy on the ice.
Yeah.
So we're reading about this enforcer and reading about this ice hockey stuff, not having a clue what that really means. It just sounds like he gets into a lot of fights.
Yes.
So, and yet we still love it. And then book 3, in that series is another player on the same team.
Yep.
That's Max. Now, even though he's actively playing, most of that book is based in
Hawaii,
where he's on holidays. He's on break, so that's why it's not super ice hockey heavy. And then, obviously, by the time we get to book 6 with Owen, he's not actively doing ice hockey. His career is over, but he's still dealing with the identity of what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And still wrestling with that shattered dreams
Yeah.
aspect of it. So though So that's in that series. And then we have another very different series that's loaded with ice hockey players as well.
Yeah.
All right, you talk about this one. We've only got the first book in this series here, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Courtney Walsh, and it's a trilogy.
It's a trilogy about 3 sisters, but they all marry ice hockey players on the same team, which I think is just really funny.
It is.
Yeah. So these ones are very, even though they're about a family, they're really humor based. There's a lot of humor. If you know Courtney Walsh, I think she is the funniest author I've ever read. She just comes up with stuff, and I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
But if you want some funny ice hockey, that's
Yes.
those ones. But they also deal with the publicity side of ice hockey a lot.
That's true.
Particularly since the first ones are fake dating. So
Yep.
they're dealing with the publicity of this ice hockey player with his bad boy reputation. Because I don't know about you, but almost every ice hockey book I've read, they were the bad boy.
Well, that's true. There's this dark brooding aspect to it. Maybe that's part of the appeal. That was definitely this dark brooding.
That's this one.
Yeah, that's that one. And they're my favorites.
That's this one.
Yep. Okay.
And
Yep.
then a few other, so, so yeah, that dealt with the publicity side. And then the second one in that series, who was also a dark, brooding hockey.
Oh, yes, he was too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
In a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
And
yep.
then the third one, though, he was a golden retriever. That was a golden retriever type of thing.
Yes, very, very different. But
Still lovable.
yes, we enjoyed that series. But yes, this one is more comedic, really funny than Susan May Warren's series. I mean, that's still funny too.
It
but
has its humour.
It does, but it's very drama based. This series is very drama based. If you're interested, we've done a whole series of videos on this series. But anyway, okay. So, are all the hockey players the same?
Well, we talked about a lot of them cover the dark brooding because for the drama, they were the one on the team had a rough background,
Max isn't though.
Yeah.
He still has a dark background, but he's still dealing with something quite serious.
Like the thing about ice hockey, from coming in from a new perspective, learning about this ice hockey because I didn't know what it was,
I mean, we know what the idea is.
Yes,
okay,
but hockey on ice.
Yes.
But it was like a tough sport. So when you deal with this, you're dealing with a lot of tough things.
Yes, I guess so. It does sound brutal.
Yeah. And then that's interesting because we were comparing just a while ago about how we don't read many books with football players.
No. So let's just clarify one thing. This is sweet romance, right? This is not actually. Hang on, is it Christian?
I don't think
No,
those
it
ones are.
isn't actually. So Courtney Walsh is a Christian author, and she writes from a Christian worldview, and you can tell that in the players. So they are all the characters; they're living it out, but it's not actively it's not verbalized, it's not spoken about. But there's still you can still pick up the theme, particularly in book 3, of healing and forgiveness and stuff. Right. So I just want to clarify this because we're not talking about the broad romance genre because we don't read it. We read primarily Christian romance fiction, and then faith-aligned, sweet romance reads. Yeah. So, which means they're usually written by Christian authors, but they're not writing exclusively with the faith elements within the pages. So, what we have found in what we read, which is the Christian romance fiction or this sweet Christian worldview romance, is that we've definitely come across a lot more hockey player heroes than football.
Yes.
And we mean NHL when we say that because these are...
American.
No, sorry. What's the football?
I don't even know.
NFL. Sorry, this is NHL. This is the hockey. That's the national...
thought that was the hockey one.
Sorry. Us Australians, football is different here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about something different. But I'm talking about your gridiron.
Yeah.
The American gridiron football. So in those American novels, we see far more ice hockey players than we have the football players. Yeah. NFL.
Yeah. Which is interesting because you watch a lot of those, American movies, and a lot of them are about their football.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't think I've really seen any about ice hockey.
No, actually.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is
Mighty Ducks.
no, but like in terms of the romance genre movies, Suddenly 30, and how her boyfriend is a New York ice hockey player.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so forgive me if Suddenly 30, I know it's with Jennifer Garner, and it may possibly have been titled something else in America, that movie.
Really?
Yes, quite often American movies have a different title in Australia, at least historically. I don't think that happens as much today.
Okay.
So I had this feeling Suddenly 30 may be called something else, but that's the only reference I can think of in a movie setting where someone is and he wasn't portrayed very well.
But anyway, moving on. So maybe that just makes the whole ice hockey and books thing even more interesting to us. Because we don't even watch it.
No, we've seen plenty of movies with football, American movies. And I'm watching Friday Night Lights right now, rewatching, which is all about the football. Yeah, so that's interesting. We can only think of 2 books that we've read / know of in this genre that we read that are football players.
Yep.
So Melissa Tagg's got one in her Walker Family series. That is Colton. Is that the first book in that series?
That's the first
Yes,
book.
it is. And then the other one that we know of is Jessica Wakefield's Right in Front of You.
Yep.
Yeah. She has So that's interesting. And we've read quite a few ice hockey, and there are plenty more out there.
Yeah.
So if you love this genre, then, Australian author Carolyn Miller.
Yep, whole series on them.
She's got 2 6-book series.
All on ice hockey players. So
Yep.
go for your life.
Yeah, so go check hers out if you love this genre. And I have come across Toni Shiloh has also, her latest release, I think, has also got an ice hockey player.
Oh, well, there you
So
go.
that is interesting. So why do we love it then?
That's what I'm trying to work out. Well, you said at the beginning, we didn't know much about it. So maybe that's sort of the appeal, something new, something different. And I've also, when we've had discussions about this before, I don't know if it's you or I who bring it up, but we talk about the masculine appeal of this tough sports, but then you have them gliding on ice skates.
Yeah. There's a whole finesse and elegance that's also required there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also maybe because we have no reference for ice hockey, it means we have no preconceived notions about ice hockey players. So if they have bad reps out there or whatever, we don't know about it.
That's true.
So that's not filtering our viewpoint.
And also, like, the whole football thing. Like, I hear about American football. I don't care anymore. But
Yes, because we've seen so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the ice hockey.
Yeah, it's got that mystery to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. But I think, we definitely like to go see a game now, right?
Yeah, totally.
It sounds exciting.
We put on a list. We were thinking about going to America, and we're like, we have to go see an ice hockey game.
Yes, one day, God willing, we are going to America. Just not right now. But yes, it's on our list to go watch an ice hockey match.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think that really covers it. I don't think we have a concrete answer for you, really explicitly, why we love this genre.
Yeah.
But, we've read books in a variety of places with it, like, with a variety of focus on the hockey, and we still enjoy it. So, but yeah, if you want something funny, definitely read Courtney Walsh's series. Isn't it book 3? Which one's the funniest?
The first one.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they're funny. Yep. Yes, that's true. Yes, it was funny. Yes, number 1. Now I remember. Hilarious. I think that's the first Courtney Walsh book I read.
It was the first one I read.
Yeah. Which, Auntie put us onto. Mm-hmm. So, all right. So please tell us if you also love this genre and if you know of other books in Christian fiction or clean romance that are also ice hockey players. We'd love to hear, share it with everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next video.